Hello and welcome back to our adventures in Westeros. We are at war with the Westerlands, with the Lannisters, for the land of Castamere, for this duchy right here. And that's what we're gonna get. So, let's raise some troops and let's go to war. So, where is my rally point? I think it's currently up here, but we're gonna go somewhere different. Just need to figure out how I want to tackle this. I think if we take the Golden Tooth, although it's got a ton of forts in it, so it's going to take a while, or a ton of castles. But if we took that, it gives us a fairly good route in. Our other route is that we go up here, we go down this way. It's a lot less defended, but there are a lot more holdings. I think we do want to go Golden Tooth. Let's go down to Coldston and let's make that our start. So we'll go down here and let's raise our troops. Let's go. Scheme discovered. You discovered I was trying to fabricate a hook on you? No. It's unacceptable. We're being attacked by 1,300 troops? What's up with that? Why would you do that? That sounded like a terrible idea when you presented it, and it was a terrible idea. Yes, they all died. They got an ally, apparently. Ah, Brightwater. Yeah, we were expecting that. 59,000 troops. They're actually heading in this way from Hornvale. Might be better. Yeah. I do kind of want to like follow their army along the edge here. Maybe I want to go down to River Spring. Oh, they're going down to try and merge with their other army. Let's go River Spring. And then Bryn is scheming against my guest. Alright, I'll let everybody know. Our rival died. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Tansy came of age. Tansy, my friend, is a mastermind philosopher. And she is going to marry this person. Which we will, we'll do immediately. Wonderful. Alright, so we've taken our first bit of the siege, or our first siege. They're heading south. Let's head up from River Spring then. So we're going to go to this one next. So we need to siege all the parts of it. We have 5 things. Do I want to fire this with a 65% chance? 65. It goes up by 6% per phase. Let's get a hook on you so we can press your claim. I'll throw it in. Yeah. Let's do it. Seize the moment. It failed. Okay. Well, I can leave the scheme going, apparently. So I might as well. Right. Next one. Actually, I think it was the correct choice almost objectively to just try it then. Because, if we think about it, if we want to wait for it to be more successful, we have to wait 5 phases anyway. So, yeah. So it's going to be rough, like, we would have to have waited either way. So this is fine. Yeah. Because we would have had to wait 5 phases for the percentage to go up anyway. I guess we would have had 10 keys then, and we would have got a little extra percentage, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Right, lots of people can be ransomed now. Continue along the road to Deep Den. Then, their army is still merging down here for some reason, which is a terrible idea on their part, but, well, whatever. We'll go to the next part of Deep Den, just follow the road along. This is a long siege, apparently. This is a well-defended bit of land. Okay. That's going to take a while. Oh, they're sieging my land down there. Oh, I hadn't even considered that they might do that. That's a terrible decision on their part, because I don't care about that land, and it's not enough to win the war. Although I guess it gives them percentage war score without having to fight us, which maybe that's beneficial for them. Right, now taking Deep Den. Next one is Long Rock. We want to go to this place here. Siege it. Okay. Then up here to Grey Brocks. Do they have taken war score? Not yet. Okay. Do I want to get a claim on the High Lordship of Ridgeview? Yes, definitely. That's why you're down there. So that means I now have a claim on Ridgeview and on Highgarden, I think. Let's get you to get me another claim. So actually, let's just do this first. So it's Ridgeview, actually Ridgeview, Highgarden, which actually you don't even hold anymore, which is weird. How about Orchard Way? What's the capital of Orchard Way? That would be Cider Hall. Okay, let's try and get a claim on Cider Hall then. Right. What artifact did we get? Bear Claw. Alright, cool. Right, back up here. Band of Lost Birds. A wounded and disillusioned Free Company has arrived at the Lordship of Willowwood. The locals claim they have overheard talk of settling down after pillaging an easy target and have begun to grow anxious. Tensions are high and conflict is likely to arise if I do not intervene. So I get mercenaries turned farmers. Okay. For 20 years, which is quite nice. So holding taxes in Willowswood. I guess it's only in Willowswood though. I don't actually care about either of these. Implore them to leave. Get listen to locals for popular opinion. Force them out of the city. Get money and local garrison using elite tactics, or let locals handle it. I'll force them out. Cool, gets us money. Right, Castamere is there, so let's go to Oxcross and then we can go to Castamere afterwards. Right. 2 months on the siege. They're continuing to siege our land down here, but it doesn't matter very much to us, and it's all very well defended down there, so that's fine. And actually, because we're fairly far down here, in fact we finished nearly everything here, we should have enduring hardships. Yeah, so enemy occupations don't even lower our control. So that's great. Right. Neighboring ruler won a war. We lost a siege on the Sept. And they have to siege the whole thing if they want the war score down here, right? Like, this one holding has, like, these 2 bits as well. Actually, it's probably worth quite a lot, because it's got a lot of individual holdings. Yeah, like this, this county has a lot of individual holdings, so it's probably worth the most war score. That might explain why they went for it. Yeah, actually, that makes a level of sense. It's worth the most war score because war score is based on the number of holdings with buildings in them, I think. I think it's, yeah, with buildings in them, so that would make sense, actually, them going for that one, because it's the one that's worth the most individual war score. Diplomacy perk, probably captain effectiveness per dread. Well, it's only 0.1, but that would still be pretty good. Oh no, Ducal Conquest, so I can do the Ducal Conquest Casus Belli. I can remember what happened in the previous episode. It wasn't that long ago. I say, obviously proving that I can't. Right, they won't get taking war score because now we hold some of Castamere. That's good. Next one, we're going up to Borrowmore. There we go. So we're almost going to get taking war score here, which will force them to come back. In fact, they might be coming back anyway. Nope, they're not. Okay. I thought they might be coming back because we now hold a bit of the war goal, so it might be a higher priority. Turns out that is not the case. They are instead going to continue to siege land down there for no particular reason. Let's head to Lowell. Right. Then we'll head out to this little island here. There we go. It's 10-day siege. Alliance formed with Lord Ormond. Lord Ormond married to my daughter. He, however, does have green fever, so he's about to die. My grandson, Bryndon Frey, is likely going to take over. He's scarred, but it's okay. Up to Castamere. Right, up here. Wonderful. So we'll win this siege, and then there should be, yeah, there's another one over here for Castamere as well. Go grab. Got a blooded blade, which is worth nothing. They are continuing to siege down here. It's taking them a long time. Like, they've got 7 months left on that siege. But, no, it's okay. Right. Tommen is an even better physician. Is he not already maxed? No, he's just at level 1. Wow. Okay. He's still only a good maester as well. He's not upgraded that. A child's dream. Little Davos has always been infatuated with the tales of the Kingsguard, none more so than Lord Commander Hotho, viewing him in the same light as Sir Serwyn of the Mirror Shield and Sir Simon's Star Eyes. I thought little of his dreams of being like these legendary figures, as all children of heroes they aspire to be like. But as Davos has gotten older, his dream of joining the Kingsguard has become ever more real. Just today he came before me and asked to set aside any betrothals I might have planned for him so he can start training to become a member of King Maegor's Kingsguard. I don't know how I feel about this, because obviously I want to take King Maegor's throne, but if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. This is our son Davos, he's our youngest son. By all means, training to join the Kingsguard. Let's do it. Right, also, I guess I've got to educate him. Willem, you will make him a squire. Or you'll make him your squire, I should say. Right. So that should now mean that Davos is, yes, is now becoming a knight, which he will need to be. Do I need to siege the ruin? I guess I need to siege the ruin. But yeah, he'll need to be a knight if he wants to join the Kingsguard, I assume. Right. Managed to siege the ruin. This now gives us ticking war score. Now we're moving towards Casterly Rock. Yeah. I can actually go directly there as well. Yeah, let's go directly to Casterly Rock. Casterly Rock. As in that part of it. 14 months left. Burning at both ends. It's clear my friend, Magister Bellegarde, is sincerely putting her all into my fabricate hook scheme, which actually I just noticed is about to succeed. Let's just get this bonus, and then I'm just going to fire it. Nice! We now have a strong hook on this person, because we threatened them. Draw my court. There we go. So she's now in our court. Her husband is also in my court. Wonderful. Let's just do a little mark there. Right. That's what we like to see. Clear that out. Marriage prayer brooch. I'm going to destroy that. Cool. I guess there's no point in sieging Casterly Rock because it's going to take too long. It's just symbolically cool. I guess we'd be better off like sieging this one. The area around it. Yeah. That's 90% war score. Do we have a ticking war score in yet? Yeah, we have 2% from it. They did not manage to siege our land down there. Wonderful. We'll enforce our demands. We get legitimacy. We get a weak favor hook on Lord Ormondari. We gain fame. He gets this stuff. They become his vassal, and he should become our vassal, although it doesn't say that, actually. Alright, we're going to enforce our demands, though. Oh, yeah, he did become our vassal. Oh, he was already our vassal. Of course, that's why I didn't say that. That makes a lot of sense. So this guy now controls this land over here and Castamere. He has a lot of land. You're going to pay a ransom for Serena Lydon? Okay, that seems acceptable to me. I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to ransom everyone off that I can. That seems very sensible to me. Okay, the Fraser still have the disease. That must be the green fever up there. I thought he'd lost an arm for a second, but it's just a weird, like, shadowy thing with his cloak. Right, ransom. We have 34 prisoners. I'm not going through these guys individually. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to check the one at the bottom. Okay, I would release if I want. If you would accept a ransom, I would release you for a ransom. Yes, okay, so that's fine. Let's ransom. Also, pay ransom, accept. Pay ransom, accept. And River Run. Gonna upgrade our windmill again. Stars Ban, we'll upgrade our Godswood again. Nether Sage, we'll upgrade our Godswood again. Oh, I can? Okay, I'll upgrade my windmills. And now I'm out of money. Okay. Now we have a ton of money coming in. Nice. And a lot of hooks as well. There's some more money. I should demand payments if anyone's got money, which you guys do. Wonderful. Then we'll do this again. Right. More money coming in. Wonderful. Pay ransom, that's acceptable. Now we're going to press that button again. And get even more money. Nice. Davos came of age. He is a dutiful captain, a trained fighter, and he's reckless. Okay, and he wants to be a member of the King's Guard, apparently. You're no longer my wet nurse? Oh, because I no longer have anyone young enough to need a wet nurse. Okay, that's acceptable. In the saddle. My Master of Horse, Argrave. The talents of my Preceptive Master of the Horse, Argrave, are widely agreed to be invaluable. The training and precision of the horses has come on leaps and bounds, and he has a natural ability to keep both the animals and captains in check. Today he approaches me in the throne room and asks me directly, "My Lady Paramount, shall I draw up proper stabling guidelines or focus on the training?" So, scrimp all you can on the horses. So we get some maintenance there. Okay, oh wait, this will be removed if he's no longer in the position. In which case it doesn't matter. I'm going to do this anyway. It doesn't matter because it will disappear in a second, because that's a current bug with the game. I think. Because I think that it doesn't... Like, I think it thinks that they leave your court and then takes it... yeah, then takes that away from you. Within a couple of seconds. Nobody here has any money, so I'm just... negotiating hooks with all of them if I can. You any good? You're acceptable. Yeah, I'm going to recruit you. Saw the word sir and thought, I might recruit. There we go. Looks like that person who was in our prison for a long time left, like the one down here. Huh, interesting. Either that or they died. Either way, they're out of my prison. That's what really matters. There we go. Right. Clear that out. Let's have a look. We have one prisoner left who will not accept a weak hook. Yep. Okay. Demand payments. I'm just going to demand payments from all of them on the assumption that none of them are earning any money. So I might as well just take what they have. I'm not going to pardon criminals right now. That's fine. Bunch of money in again. Right. Let's do a little check on where we're at with Magor. So claim liege title. Oh no, I need to do it this way, right? Because I need 1/3. I have 135, and I need like, what, 252 or something like that. Yeah, okay. That's not too bad. People have also suggested I should take back the wall. It's definitely something we can think about doing. What's happening here? Although if I take back the wall, do I not get involved in their struggle? Currently occupied by Captain Red Snake. He's in a war here. Yeah, do I not get involved in their struggle if I take back the wall? Do I not then have to deal with this? What are the struggle endings? Okay. I won't be an independent ruler. I won't be an independent ruler. I won't be an independent ruler. Okay, so I could never end it. Okay, good. At least until I become an independent ruler. Uh-huh. Yeah, I would take this negative, though. Right? Oh, only in holdings beyond the wall. But yeah, take a popular opinion negative. Not sure that I'm a huge fan of that, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of taking a negative. For the land. I mean, this is pretty bad. But that's not the end of the world. Yeah, okay. I think it's the negative popular opinion that I don't like the most. But we can think about it. I do have multiple claims on the Reach now, and I do have no truce. So I could take that amount of land off of the Reach. That seems reasonable. That seems like something that we should do. We have the troops. They have no allies. Yeah, I'm going to war for the Reach again. We're also going to take Highgarden here. And, actually, oh, we're now his rival and nemesis. But also what's interesting is because the title of... Oh, wait, I was going to say because the... Yeah, I think I'm right. Because the Duchy of Highgarden doesn't exist. Oh, no, he now has it himself. Never mind. I was thinking previously... I was thinking because he didn't have it because this is independent. But no, that's fine. I guess he just usurped it at some point since we last looked. Is that correct? Oh, Waldemir died. I see. Well, that would also do it. So he died and this guy inherited it directly. Ah, okay. Because previously he didn't hold it, and I was like, wait a second. That's a little weird. And I was going to say we'd get the de jure duchy because the duchy doesn't exist, but no. We're going to get the duchy, which is fine. We're also going to get... We are, however, going to get a ton of land down here because we're not going to get de jure Ridgeview. We're going to get Ridgeview, which is his only duchy title, which means we'll get all of that land, which is huge. Who are you? You're attacking Lord Guy and a claim on a lordship, and I guess my vassal is involved somehow. Okay, where's the road down here? Is that the road? That's the road. So if I was to raise my troops here, I would actually be able to progress quite quickly into their lands. Same on the other side. Or I raise my troops in Castamere and just take them along on boats down to here. Oh, no, you know what? I could just raise my troops in Hightower. Yeah, I could raise my... This might be really bad, but if I raise my troops in Hightower, I can just, like, walk to the land I want to walk to from here. Let's do it. Although he'll be raising his troops in here, which is a little bit of a problem. Sprouting interest. Do I want to be a herbalist? Yes. No, I'm a seeker of knowledge, which is 1 learning for 10 years. Okay, fair enough. And there's our army. Let's go beat up his 900 troops, which must be mercenaries, I assume. No, there's some weird levies. Oh no, some of them are mercenaries. Okay. I'm beating them up. They're now attacking into me. I have more captains. This isn't going to end well for you. 50%. We're now, yeah, maxed on battle war score. And now I want to basically just siege up here towards Highgarden. Let's head to Honeyholt then. Which has 3 things that need sieged. Actually, we walked over one to get here, which isn't ideal. Down to this one. Wait, this... Oh, it's actually this one that needs sieged. Okay. My son is knighted. Davos, Prince of Fashion, is now knighted. You're sieging my land, I'm sieging your land. You're sieging at 3 month, 6 month. I'm sieging much quicker. My friend Jane is dead. Oh no, my best friend. She drank herself to death. I don't want ongoing heartache, so I guess I have to take the chance of melancholic. Okay. I lost some stress, but that's acceptable. I can ransom... Oh, you. Yeah, you've been in prison for ages. Yeah, I can ransom you for 25 gold. Oh, I'm now best friends with Tansy. We comforted Tansy at a funeral, apparently. Oh, okay, and we're now best friends. That's acceptable. Right, down here, let's beat them up. They are getting destroyed. We have wiped their army completely. Tommen is even better at being a physician. He's just flying up there in a physician experience. Offer courtier. You would like to offer me Franklin. Okay, I mean, he's pretty good at diplomacy, I guess. I've got the good mace. Alright, I like the name. It's better than the bad mace, anyway. Right. And then we will siege this down. Now taking Honeyholt. That's 4 things to siege. This is 3 things. Wow. There are a lot of castles around here, huh? Like, a huge number of castles. Makes sieging a very slow business. It does make me think, though, like on this map, it takes a long time to get siege war score, because you need to siege like all of this to get the bonus for like these 2. Well, if you think about it on a... Oh, I need to avoid that disease as well. If you think about it on a like vanilla map, like a non-mod map, usually, I'm trying to find if there's a holding that's like this. Yeah, usually it'd be something like this, where maybe you'd have 2, but once you get those, you then get 4 extra holdings worth of war score for free. This kind of thing you don't see a lot in the base CK3, and this is a huge problem, because you have to siege each one down, and it means that it basically just slows you down no matter how fast your siege speed is, effectively. It's an interesting change. Means there's a little bit more focus on having to be able to survive longer, protracted wars. I mean, currently we just have the best army, which makes life a lot easier, but anyway. I wonder if forced vassalage, it probably only works against independent rulers, right? Yeah, never mind. I was going to say I wonder if it worked against the ones that were a lower rank, but no, it won't. Okay. This is fine. Flexible truces is interesting. No prestige penalty for breaking them, but there are other penalties. Maybe sound foundations is what we're going for next. Let's grab Bound by Blood. That's 94% war score. We're now going to get the High Lordship of Ridgeview, Highgarden, and many other things. And we're going to get a lot of vassals. Enforce our demands. Also move away from the disease. Nice. So be it. Expand our armies. But we also got Oakenstump, an illustrious throne. Ooh. Okay. That's cool. We lost stress because of that, because he hates us, we lost stress because now he's our nemesis. It's kind of fun. Station men at arms. We're way over a number of holdings. Some of these are going to be fairly easy to get rid of. I'm wondering whether we want to hold Highgarden ourselves. Highgarden is a special building. I think we probably want to hold Highgarden ourselves. I think that seems likely that that'll be good. Okay. Manderside is a top level. It's a top level. Seeing if any of them are lower level. Like Steelhead we can probably get rid of. As we can also get rid of Beacon Bridge. So Beacon Bridge, maybe. Anyway, Steelhead we can get rid of. It's our worst holding by far. And it's not even a top level holding here. So we will give that to... we give that to Sir Willem, my son, and steward. Yeah, I will grant you... Steelhead. Actually, do I have any followers left in my court? Follower. In my court. Who is an adult... man. Okay. Gorman Cressy. You are going to be granted the province of Steelhead. It's now Lord Gorman Cressy. Wonderful. I don't need this duchy over here, like Ridgeview. I think I need to get rid of this duchy. So I'm going to give Ridgeview plus its holdings to my son, Willem. Willem? You are now in charge of the High Lordship of Ridgeview, plus that holding in there. Now you see, I'm not going to be able to hold Old Town, Ridgeview, and Highgarden. I could give him Highgarden, I suppose. Maybe I give him Highgarden instead. No, I'm going to give him Ridgeview. There we go. Strong spirits? You look like you should be part of Ridgeview. You should be. You probably desire that title? Yeah, you do. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's because they held land up there as well. That's fine, I don't care. Right, that's all acceptable. Dunsbridge is part of Old Hills, but you know what? Now that we have this land, I could create the Garden Coast. I do not have the title Whisper Point. Apparently I need to hold this title. Who holds this duchy then? Nobody does. And I can't revoke your title. Retract your title. Protected title revocation. Okay, let's get rid of that to start with. You can have sanctioned war declaration instead. Whisper Point. You won't even give it to me temporarily. Could send you a gift. It's a lot of opinion now. 76%. I won't be a tyrant. I'm going to ask for it. Let's see if he'll give it to us. Yay, I lost lean promotion. I told you there's a bug where it causes you to lose it for no reason. Right, he's now my rival, but that's acceptable because now I'm going to create this duchy here. Then I'm going to give that to my son, Gawain. Gawain, what happened? He really let himself go with that huge beard. Anyway, I'm going to give you the High Lordship of the Garden Coast, because that kind of links with his land. Okay. Still kind of weird. I might destroy the High Lordship of Old Town if that's acceptable. I'll make the people in Old Town a little annoyed and lower my legitimacy a little bit, but who cares? Destroyed it. So now I am only holding 2 duchies, which is the amount that you're allowed to hold. I'm 2 over what I'm allowed to hold. I'm going to get rid of Manderside. And I'm going to get rid of... Beacon Bridge is good. It's better than Heather Sage. I might get rid of Heather Sage. Yeah. Alright, back to our followers list. We have Braxton the Incompetent. Braxton, I'm going to grant you Stars back. Well, I'm going to grant you Heather's Sage, actually. There you go. You can have that. It's no longer my sword and shield, but that's acceptable. And then Manderside. That's going to be... It could be Ragnar the Loyal, although he is about to die anyway. That's going to be... So, Endrin Flowers. You are going to get... Well, you're going to get... Yeah, Manderside. Okay. So, do I have another thing? Oh, I have Alderney. I could have got rid of Alderney as well. Oh, I think I've ended up with an extra holding. That's acceptable, though. There are another holding in Highgarden I could take. Maybe. There's also other holdings in here I could take back if I wanted to. But let's leave it where it is. I'm probably going to get other land I want to keep at some point. I'm not going to go join your grand tournament. Get rid of those. Station Men-at-Arms. Let's go with you being stationed... Apparently neither of these give bonuses, but you can be stationed there. You can be stationed there. They will give bonuses when they reactivate. That's acceptable. Don't need the legend. Let's wait. Food Taster is dead. Yeah, I did think he might die pretty quickly. We'll accept the ransom. Accept the ransom. And I'm going to ransom everybody off here. Get as much money as I can from them. Valessa's become our new Burning Lance. It's acceptable. More ransoms being paid. I can ransom you for another 10. Okay, it's just Redmond. Redmond, give me a weak hook and you can leave. Yeah, get me a claim on Orchard Way. Seems good. He can continue claiming the Riverlands for me, one duchy at a time. Westmarch currently exists. So that'd be Horn Hill is what I need you to fabricate on next to make it look nice. Wonderful. I am now at how many? I am at 161. It's not bad. We're getting there. Right. Invited to join Lord Tomard's feast. I'm going to decline that for now. Right. And there's another war we can do over here now, right? Because of the person that we literally just got. Yeah, Staunton's claim on the Blackwater Rush. Yes, I want to take that as well while we're here. Declare war for Halana's claim, which I can only do in the next 2 years because her claim will only be valid until he comes of age. So I'm going to claim that. Let's go. Does he have any allies? No. Okay, so this is pretty much just we're gonna destroy him type war. Simond, I need to recruit you so that you can then be a successor. What disease does everyone have? Might be that disease. I'm not sure. Anyway, might just be ill as well. That's the other thing. These people might just be ill. They are old or older. Yeah, you're just ill. Okay. Let's raise some troops. That's all fine. Any money I can get? Nope. Okay. Lord Gawain has been murdered. Gawain Smith. He was murdered by Alphen. Alright, well, you're definitely marked for death. Why did you murder him? I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, that's definitely going to focus the mind. Get rid of her for a second. I raised way too many troops. I probably should have just raised the... I need to give away Manderside again, apparently. Apparently the person I gave Manderside to did die. I'm going to give that to... maybe my Harbour Master? Yeah. Emon Grandich. I'm going to grant you... Manderside. Okay. I need a new Harbour Master. That one's actually quite important. Harbour Master, there we go. Sort by aptitude. Guess Sir Reynald Avery can do that for now. Master Arms, diplomacy per level of fame. That can be Derek Willowbrack. Do that for us. Anyone else who we need to put someone in here? Might need a Sworn Shield and a Food Taster again. Sworn Shield is going to be Bonifer Bronze Creek. Our Food Taster is going to be... well, for now it can be my son-in-law. But that won't last very long. Right. Ground Lance needs a successor. Okay. We will seek a worthy successor. Right. Finishing your first siege. Bonifer was caught searching for secrets. Bonifer willingly exposed who was spying on you, begging for mercy. It was Lady Eleanor. How will I proceed? Well, I'll be merciful, but the scheming must stop. We'll see. Let's fight. Oh, you got out of the way. Well, you're not going to get out of the way this time. That's them. Right, we're now going to head down here. Our level of fame is back to being a legendary figure, which is huge. More bonuses for that. Got another Bloodied Blade. We got Heather Sage, which is this one over here, which I'm sure we just gave away. I'm going to give that to... could give it to Argrave. Yeah, I'm going to grant you Heather Sage. It's fine. He keeps his positions, except for Master of the Horse. Master of the Horse. That's now going to be Valessa. Right, and she is going to give me advantage when commanding armies. Right. Back down here. We've won yet another siege. Head up to Rollingford. And that will give us enough war score. There we go, 100% war score, enforced demands, and we have now taken that land. So, Helena Staunton now holds that land, and she likes us for pressing her claim, but she hates us because we declared war on our family member to do it. Alright, well, whatever. Right, clear that out, disband our army, and we are now at 166. Well, we're getting there. We're definitely taking huge chunks of land off of people. We're just doing it bit by bit. I think there's got to be some other potential bits we got to do. We got to do a War on Bravos next, I think. The War on Bravos is going to be for our... that is going to be for our son-in-law. So it's going to be for Tansy's husband. And Bravos only has one title right now, yeah? So that would get all of that would go to our son-in-law, which would be very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.